Allow yourself, please, to keep the left leg lifted to the sky. Elongate the right leg out. If you need, you can bend into your right knee and place the right foot on the floor. Bend into your elbows as you use both hands to frame the back of that leg. Let the arms get very heavy and try to soften into the hamstring muscles. Keep the knee nice and soft. Bend the knee just slightly and continue to draw the quads or the front of your thigh down onto the rib cage. You should feel a deep stretch from low back through glutes into the hamstrings. Now flex deeply into your foot and press your heel in towards the center of your body, toes out. And then slowly straighten the foot back out and roll the heel out towards the edge of your mat, your toes towards the center of your body. And then allow yourself to just soften into your foot, a natural foot. And then lift your forehead up and take a deep stretch. Take a full in breath and a full out breath. Gently release the head back down and bend the left knee into your chest, hug it in. Allow yourself now to bring the right knee in and elongate out the left leg. It can lay on the mat, it can hover, or you can bend into your left knee and place the left foot on the floor. Please make sure that your hips and your shoulders are in line and your head is centered. Hug that knee right into your chest and then elongate the leg out. Interlace your fingers just above or the knee crease. If you can draw it up higher back behind your ankle. Keep the knees soft. This is about digging into the hamstrings, into the glutes, into the low back, sacral spine. Take another full deep breath and then flex deeply into your right foot. If you're hovering your left leg, do the same thing, or if your left leg is anchored on the floor. Nice. Roll your heel out towards the edge of the mat on your right foot and turn the right toes in towards the center of your body. That should get into a different hamstring attachment. And then center your foot, and remember, foot is flexed deeply. You're pressing into the heel, toes towards your shin bone. Press into that heel and roll the toes out towards the edge of your mat and roll the heel towards the center of your body. Continue to soften into the knee and breathe. Now try to let the hamstring muscles soften. Try to release them so that you get into the attachments, into the ligaments and the tendons, working deeper in through layers of the fascia, the ligament, and the tendons. One more breath. Pretty deep stretch here. Nice. Allow yourself, please, to hug the right knee into the chest. You can bring the left leg down to the floor. And then we're just going to come into full happy baby. Bring your hands from the out, your arms from the outside, and just hook just right at the knee creases. Flex your feet deeply. Press your low back into the earth and pull the shoulder blades down. Draw the toes towards your forehead. Again, back into those hamstrings. If you have really tight calves, you might feel it there. One more breath. And then very, very gently, we're just going to draw the soles of the feet together up above your torso, so butterfly. Use your hands to hold the outer edges of your feet or your ankles and begin to press the feet down towards your sternum. Let the knees go wide. And just press. If you can, if there's any room, begin to bring the toes towards your forehead. Allow the low back to lift off the floor just a little bit. This is a really nice deep stretch into the inner groin attachments as well as the back body. Then you're just going to keep the feet as close as you can towards the face, the nose, the neck. You're just going to keep gliding the feet down the middle of the sternum. Pull the knees out to the side as far as you can. Keep the breath steady. Begin to extend the heels towards the groin. And then take your hands off of the outer edges of the feet, grab your ankles. Let the heels come right to your groin and stretch your arms as far as they will go. Keep the knees out wide. And slowly turn your head to the right, please, and breathe into the neck. This is a nice neck stretch. Really soften, try to soften into the neck muscles. Find the opening, only you can feel that. Maybe lift the chin a little bit. Maybe roll the chin and tuck it down towards that right shoulder. Find your stretch. Take 2 more breaths. Keep the arms really elongated. Let the knees get really heavy so that you're opening up into the inner groin. My forearms are just resting on my upper inner thighs. Slowly roll the head back to neutral, please. And on an exhale, over to the left. Again, you're going to want to try to stretch and open up the fascia. So lift the chin, lower the chin. Find where you need the stretch to open up on the right side of the neck now. From the front side, from the actual side, and maybe even a little bit from the back side if you took your chin into the shoulder. 1 more breath. On an in-breath, gently bring the head back to neutral, please. Draw the knees together and just allow yourself to grab the back of the hamstrings and slowly bring it back upright or roll to the side, however you need to do that. Allow the legs to be cross-legged, or you can sit butterfly. If that doesn't work, the legs can be elongated. If it feels safe, for those of you in an easy sitting pose, bring the front foot up on top of the thigh. Some of you may be able to take the bottom foot and place it up on top into full lotus, whatever works for you. From there, allow yourself to extend the right arm out to the side, plug in the right shoulder blade, and on an in-breath, let's take and sweep that left arm up and over. Allow yourself, please, to roll the head up towards the sky as you look up and stretch. Take a full in-breath and a full out-breath. Take a full in-breath, and as you exhale, roll your head all the way down to the earth. Again, reach through the fingertips and open up through those side ribs on that side. Breathe. 1 more breath. Nice. Take a full in-breath, and as you exhale, with right shoulder blade tucked in, sweep the left arm forward. Reach forward. Use both hands. Come all the way forward as much as you can. Maybe you're up here, but just lean forward. Find a nice long spine, chin tucked. Reach, reach, reach. And then take the left hand, sweep it over to the left. Plug in that shoulder blade, and then extend the right arm up and over. On an in-breath, if it feels safe, look up. Take a full in-breath and a full out-breath as you reach through the fingers. Really feel a nice deep opening through that upper back shoulder on the back side. On an exhale, roll the head to the earth. Take a full in-breath. Keep reaching. You can bend into your left elbow if you want to go a little bit deeper. And then take a full in-breath, and as we exhale, we're going to reach all the way over to the right. Look up. Sweep the arm back and take it over to the left. 1 more time, each side. Big, full openings. Nice range of motion through the shoulders and the arms. And then gently bring it back to the center. If you're cross-legged, bring the other leg in front, please. If your legs are elongated, just bend deeply into your knees. If you're in butterfly, just stay right there. We're going to take and lean over to the right. So I'm just showing if you're in butterfly, how you would do that. If your legs are elongated, you're just going to reach over towards the right. If you're in cross-legged, you're just going to come across that knee. Keep both sitting bones down. Then we're just going to gently transition to the center and take it over to the left. So now we're stretching in the lower lumbar sacral spine. Full deep breaths in and out. One more. Nice. Very gently bring it back to the center and walk your fingertips back up. Allow yourself, please, to lengthen out the legs, give them a nice shake. And we're going to take and draw the right foot into the left inner thigh. Lift up nice and tall. Some of you may use your straps. If you have a strap, grab your strap. And just lift up really tall. I'm actually lifting the heel of my foot right up off the floor. I have the strap on the ball mound with my toes flexed back towards my kneecap. And I'm just going to lift up really nice and tall. I'm going to press down into that right knee. And on an exhale, I'm going to fold forward. Take a full in breath and a full out breath. On the in breath, rise up. Some of you may be holding your ankle or your foot. On an exhale, melt back down. Take a full in breath and a full out breath. On an in breath, gently rise all the way back up. And extend that right leg out. Give it a nice shake. We're going to bring the left foot inside. Make sure that the right heel is in line with the right sitting bone, right shoulder in alignment. If you need, you can place something underneath that knee. You want to feel and relax into the inner groin. Again, allow yourself to square the sternum towards the kneecap. Use your strap if you need. Lift up nice and tall. Pull the shoulder blades down. Draw the core in softly. Exhale, bend into the elbows, fold forward. Take a full in breath, full out breath as you open up into the back ribs, into that left glute, hamstrings, wherever you're feeling the stretch. On an in breath, rise up. And again, on an exhale, gently pull it all the way down. On an in breath, rise all the way back up, please. Nice, and gently release. Bring both legs forward and give them a nice shake. Good. From there, we're just going to transition into standing. So you can come into a down dog if you would like and do a nice runner stretch. And then just walk hands and feet together, please. Into a nice forward fold. You can use your hands on the bottom of your legs, your shin bones, bend into your elbows. Knees can be soft, especially do not engage those knees and lock them in, ever lock them in. But if you have back issues, soft bent knees. Crown of the head to the floor. We're going to take and reach the right arm across the lower legs to the outside of the left lower leg. And on an in breath, we're going to bring that arm all the way up to the sky. Left arm up, breathe. Feel the rotation. Maybe look up towards the sky if that bothers your neck. Look at the floor. Use your hand to traction so that you get some nice opening. One more full deep breath. And on an exhale, gently bring it down. This is also a nice inversion, just allowing all the fluid to drain down. Take and bring the left hand across the right outer lower leg, and on an in-breath, bring the right arm all the way up to the sky. Good, breathe. Look up at the sky, keep your hips squared. Use the bottom arm to traction so that you can really open up into a nice deep opening. And then on an exhale, gently bring it down. Allow yourself to become very ragdoll. And on an in-breath, chin to chest, slowly roll all the way up to standing. Head comes up flexed. Keep the chin all the way tucked in as the shoulders and arms arise by the side. On an in-breath, gently reach up. Be careful if you have a fan up there. And on an exhale, just swan back down. In breath, place your hands onto your shin bones. Come into a flat back, engage your core, pull your shoulder blades down. Exhale. exhale, forward fold. On an in-breath, reverse swan dive all the way back up, palms to touch. And exhale, downward heart. Interlace the fingers and draw them forward. Thumbs down towards the floor. Pull the shoulder blades down. Now, let the shoulder blades go. Let them rise up and round forward. Chin to chest. Really work into the thoracic spine. I've softened into my knees and I'm really allowing a deep stretch through the shoulder blades. And then on an in-breath, raise the arms all the way up to the sky. Keep the thumbs nice and open and press and rise as high as you can. We're going to take and shift onto the left leg and bring the right leg out to the side. If balance is a little shaky this morning, just keep your toe on the floor. Otherwise, flex the foot, lift up and rise. Work through the wobbles. Take a full in-breath and a full out-breath. Take a full in-breath, and as you exhale, gently bring lifted foot to standing foot. And allow yourself, please, to roll the palms together and exhale down to the heart. Woo. Take a full in-breath and a full out-breath. Pull the shoulder blades down. This is called mountain pose. Make sure that the feet are coming forward 90 degrees. Stretch your toes wide. Feel the big toe mound, pinky toe mound, back of the heels. Engage the leg muscles. Lift the instep, which is called the short foot. My legs are energized all the way from the hip creases all the way down. Now pull the shoulder blades down. Engage your core muscles. Tuck your chin and smile. One more breath. From there, interlace the fingers the uncomfortable way. You're going to switch it up by one finger load. It will feel not right. If it feels comfortable, you can switch it up. Reach forward, chin to chest, really round again. One more time into the thoracic spine. And on an in-breath, draw it all the way up. Nice. Pull the shoulder blades down. You can see that my inner arms are away from my ears because I have my shoulder blades plugged all the way down as far as I can get them. And then on an in-breath, reach up and squeeze your inner arms to your ears. Good. Take a full in-breath, and as you exhale, we're just going to tip to the right. Good. On an in-breath, back upright, and on the exhale, over to the other side. Good. Gently bring it all the way back up. Nice. And allow the palms to come together and down to the heart. Let's change the balance up a little bit. So shift onto the right leg. Pull the shoulder blades down. Use your upper arms to hug your rib cage. And then slowly bring that left leg out to the side. And again, you can let the toe. You can lift and hover. Lift and hover. Find the focal point. Find your focal point. Just find the sense of where your balance is today. Good. One more breath. Nice. And then very gently bring that lifted leg back in. We're going to step the right foot forward. Oh no, I just touched my nose. We're going to come into warrior one. So a wide stance. Right knee bent. Left leg straight back. You're going to take the bend out of the knee this time. Bring your left toes more so towards the top of the mat so that your hips and shoulders are square. And then on an in-breath, let's rise the arms up, palms face each other. Nice. Really squeeze into that left glute. Pull the shoulder blades down. From there, we're just going to take and spin the left palm to the sky. We're going to use the right hand to grab the wrist. There is a balance element to this, so make sure your feet are hip width apart. And we are just going to lean to the right. You can see that I've drawn my arms back behind my ear on the left side. You may not be able to do that, but that's going to give you a nice stretch. Take a full in-breath and a full out-breath. One more full deep breath. And then on an in-breath, rise up. And let's open up into cactus arms. Puff your heart forward. One more full deep breath. Nice, really open. Maybe look up at the sky. Watch out, that will work also on your balance. Nice, and then bring the crown of the head to the sky, hands to the hips. And we're going to take a step back, foot to front foot. Shake it out. Take a full in-breath. It's such a glorious day. Oh my goodness. On an exhale, step right foot back. You can heel toe your feet into position. Notice that my hips and shoulders are square. You can see in the screen my back toes are coming more forward. If I bring my toes out to the edge, look what happens to that hip. So roll it forward, feet hip width apart. Here we go, lift up, feel that nice squaring. Good, breathe. Now lengthen through this leg, press into the heel. Nice engaged leg. And from there on an in breath, rise up. We're going to spin that right palm to the sky. Left hand holds the wrist. And on an exhale, over to the side. Good, breathe. Again, I pulled my upper arm back behind my ear to get a deep stretch. I'm really opening all the way up through into the elbow. One more breath. I'm staying down into that knee, strong, building strength. And then gently come all the way back up. And on an exhale, open into cactus arms. So I'm pulling my upper torso forward, not a deep arc into the low back. And maybe if it feels safe, look up at the sky. One more breath. Good. Head comes back to neutral, hands to hips. And let's step back, foot to front. Nice. Back to the center of the mat, widen the legs. Let's come into empty coat sleeves. Just allow yourself to take the hands side to side. Nice and easy. Let the arms slack. Really juicing up the spine. Side to side. One more time. And then please bring it back to neutral space. And from there, step the feet together. Allow yourself, please, to take and bring your left elbow up and bring your left fingertips towards your left shoulder blade. If you have a strap, you're going to hold your strap just like this. And we're going to take and bring the back arm back around, grab the strap, and open up into a stretch. If you do not have a strap, you can just allow yourself to draw that elbow up, grab your shirt with your back hand. So I'm just grabbing my shirt, and then I'm going to use that top arm to gently open up into the stretch. Take a full in breath and a full out breath. One more full deep breath. Nice. And then from there, just switch. So take your strap into the other hand. Here I'm just showing, I'm trying to keep my elbow straight in line with the side of my head. Fingertips here. Some of you may be able to reach back and clasp fingers without using. If you have a strap, it's going to look just like this. And moving forward, I really suggest that you have a strap. Bring a ball, a tennis ball or smaller, and a broom or a golf club to balance on. And then gently release. Take the feet hip width apart, soften into your knees and bring your elbows right beside the rib cage. Nice. On an in breath, we're just going to press forward, and on the exhale, bring it back. Inhale, drop forward. Exhale, back. When you're back and down, the shoulder blades are down, my core is lightly engaged. We're going to take and rise and stack the elbows, left under right. Bring it back. And do that with switch, right under left. Just keep going. Begin to bring the elbows very high up towards your forehead. Every time that we stretch, inhaling up, exhale back. Find a rhythm to your breath. We're getting a little bit deeper stretch. One more time. Each side. Fully opening up into the inner arms. Tuck your chin slightly and release down. Hold on to that. Let's come into cactus arms, please. Take a full in breath and out the exhale. Roll the inner arms together. Try to line up the elbows with the shoulders. And then squeeze the inner arms together together, soft knees, engaged legs. Feet hip width apart, open up the elbows. I'm sorry, open up the wrists, squeeze the elbows. Feel muscular activity in the upper shoulders, upper back, squeeze, 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 squeeze. Really press. Keep your chin soft. We're going to gently rise and open, but we want the hand to lighten the elbows. And I pull my shoulder blades down. Take a full in breath, and as we exhale, elbows together, wrists together, bring it back. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, bring it back. On the in breath, touch wrist, touch elbows, open wrists, open elbows. Exhale, elbows together, wrists together, bring it back. Inhale, reach forward. Last one, draw it back. Bring wrists together, elbows together, rise, squeeze, open. Exhale, draw it all the way back together. We're going to take and step the right foot forward, take the left back. We're going to bring the arms out into triangle. Again, your back toes are going to come towards the top of the mat. We're going to reach and lean into that front leg. And we're going to bring the front hand down onto the front leg. And we're going to open the top arm straight back. Then as we breathe, we want to keep this top shoulder and this top hip open. You can begin to mount down, but not if you roll. It's this. Keep a long spine all the way from the base of your spine to the crown of the head. And breathe. Keep this top hip open. Full deep breaths. Hand can be on the leg. Use it to traction and open. Arms straight up. Those of you who have done a lot of yoga with me, you can engage your core and add more. But you must be fully engaged to do this. Wherever you're at is perfect, and maybe it's right here. You just want to reach from fingertip to fingertip. Feel this open and that open. On an in-breath, rise up. Nice. Allow yourself to open up the toes towards, let's just switch sides. I'm going to have to think how I cue this because I have a nice T. I have 2 mats, so I have a T. We're going to reach. Coming out of screen. It's reach. And then begin to bring it down. Again, it's not about how far you come down. It's the opening from shoulder to shoulder, from hip to the front toe. So find that opening. I would rather you be all the way up here and feel this sleek line all the way from the hip, right, shooting right out of the crown of the head. If you can, begin to lower, but keep everything open. This is a nice hip opener, shoulders stacked. Again, if you want a little bit more, bring that bottom arm out. Nice deep breaths, one more. Gently release the arm down and inhale, rise all the way back up. Allow yourself, please, to step back foot to front foot. I'm going to heel toe because I'm to the side and come back to the middle of the mat. From there, we're just going to bring the arms right beside us with the palms facing the hips. On an in-breath, we're just going to bend into the knees and bring the arms up. On the exhale, bring the arms down, straighten the legs. 4 more. I want you to begin to feel yourself come onto the heels of your feet. Flow with your breath. So 70% of the weight is on the heels of my feet, working and strengthening the quads. This is called chair pose or fierce pose. Good. 1 more. And gently release. From there, let's go into tree pose, a simple balance. You can bring your heel, your right heel into your left of your ankle. And you can use your big toe as a tripod, but we want to have the knees straight out to the side. You can see I'm slumping into my hip. I want you to tuck that in and lift it up. From here, lift it up, engage. This is a strong leg. Foot can be between the knee and the ankle. or it can be all the way up between the inner groin, not on the knee. Keep the knee out to the side. Come into your breath. Really rise up into the standing leg, and then feel yourself rise up through the spine and the crown of the head. Nice. Breathing here. Some of you find a nice focal point. It's pretty easy for you. Bring your arms out, palms open towards the screen. And then slowly shift and turn towards your knee. Remember, you can just stay in tree pose. You do not have to do this shift. Breathe. One more breath. Pressing the foot into the standing leg keeps the lower torso engaged. Roll it back forward. Nice. Palms to the heart. And gently release. Switching sides. So again, it can be right here. You can lift that toe up off the floor, and in just a second, press it right back down. Remember to lift up into the standing leg. And you get lazy. This is how we get these lazy hips. We don't pull those up and in. It can be between the ankle and the knee. Keep the knee out to the side. Again, stay lifted. You can see how I get lazy. Lift up through the spine, the crown of the head. It's all good. Hold here. For those of you who would like, maybe you want to bring your palms in and you want to use that to traction the upper torso. And then twist and open up towards the bent knee. What makes you feel safe and allow you to accommodate into the balance, into the twist? Or just stay forward. One more breath. Gently roll all the way forward. Release your leg and shake that. Good. From there, allow yourself, please. We're going to come back down onto the earth. So allow yourself to come down onto the sitting bones. And we're going to lengthen both of the legs out. I'm going to invite you to come into a forward pigeon or an inverted pigeon. Let's just take and do a nice simple opening. Bend into your left leg and hold one hand, hold the foot, one hand, hold the knee. If you need, you can bend into that right knee to protect your low back. And we're just going to rock it side to side. We're just going to really open up that hip. Good. Now take your strap and we're just going to open it up and out to the side. So you can see that my right heel and my right sitting bone are in line. If you don't have the strap, you can hold underneath or just above the knee crease. For those of you with the flexibility, you can hold the ankle, perhaps even the foot, and then extend the right arm out. And we're just going to lift and lower that leg. Keep the right leg anchored. Lay into the toes of the right foot. In other words, spread them. Or you're holding your strap. Good. Now we're just going to take and switch, and we're going to bring it across the body. So you can hold here. You can bring your hand forward if you don't have a strap. And you're going to feel a nice stretch to the IT band into the glutes, into that back leg. And just do a gentle no. So we're just stretching and releasing. And then hold the stretch. Find the spot. Maybe rotate your organs towards that lifted left thigh and then go back into a twist. And then do a nice little yes. Keep moving, little micro pulses. Just softening. And then bring that left leg into stillness. And just let the muscles soften. One more breath. Nice. Gently allow yourself to come forward. And let's just draw that knee into the chest. And then lengthen it out. And I bet that left leg feels longer than your right. So go ahead now and line up your left heel and your left sitting bone. Draw your right knee in. Make sure that your shoulders are on top of your hips. We don't want our leg out like this. We want it straight out. And then just allow one hand to hold the foot, the knee, the thigh, and just take it side to side. We just want to bring out the oiling pan and work into the hip socket, stretching into the glutes, the hamstrings. And then use your strap or use your hand and bring it out to the side. You can see that I'm keeping my left sitting bone down. I'm lifting up through the spine. Anchor that left leg. And you can just do a nice little yes. And you can take it side to side. I don't get much taking it side to side. I get much more doing up and down because it's pulling and stretching into these ligaments. And then we're just going to take it across the body. This is such a nice IT band stretch. If you have an IT band that's really tight. Here you can come into a twist. Twists in yoga are used to detox the organs. So again, you can take and roll if you choose to the right. You can bring that hand back behind you. I like to place it on my sacral spine. Palm right onto the sacral spine. And then you can just do a nice little yes with that big feel stretch. Breathe into it. And then a little bit of a no. The no actually works on these outer, the IT band, the outer leg muscles. Good, find your stretch. Where's the place that you need to work on? Flex into your foot, press into the heel. And then soften all the leg muscles. So I can feel this much more on the IT band on my right side. One more breath. Nice, gently bring it forward. We forgot this on the other side. You can lift it straight up if you want to. Notice that I have a bent knee, which is allowing me to dig into these ligaments and tendons right into there, and then bend into the knee and drive into your chest. From there, allow yourself to roll onto your back. For those of you who want to do a forward pigeon, we're all going to bring right ankle to left knee. So for those of you doing a forward pigeon, you want to have your hips squared. You want to lift up nice and tall, and you want to work that front foot forward. And I'm just going to have you see me. And then you're going to mount down. You can place something underneath that sitting bone. You can come to forearms, or you can stretch all the way down. For those of you who are doing an inverted pigeon, I don't know all of you, but most of you will be here. You're going to set up for a bridge pose. And we're going to take and draw the right ankle right across the left knee. So it looks like this, it's a figure four. And then we're just going to take and draw that left knee into the chest, keeping hips and shoulders squared. We're going to take the one arm through the legs, the outside arm to the outside, and as we breathe, we're just going to press into that shin bone and draw it down towards our chest. Taking nice deep breaths. For those of you in forward pigeon, you're going to want to lean to the left. Let's see, we have right knee forward. Yep, lean to the left. And that's going to get more so into that. You can even take and stretch over that right knee, taking it over to the right and softening it. Yep, that's a great stretch. One more breath. For those of you who are doing forward pigeon or belly towards the earth, tuck your back toe and sweep that leg to the sky, bring it up, and then gently stack the hip to reopen, and then bring lifted foot to standing foot on an in-breath, left leg up and roll it forward. Again, set up just like I showed you. Keep working that left foot forward. Widen your hands into seaweed side to side. For those of you that are on your backs, allow yourself to bring your left foot down and then your right. Taking across your left ankle across your right knee. And then bring that right knee into your chest. And deep breaths. For those of you in forward pigeon, allow yourself to melt down as far as feels safe. 2 more breaths. For those of you on your backs, please stay there. For those of you in forward pigeon, allow yourself, please, to take and tuck the right toes under, lift up nice and tall, and then press into the right toes, sweep that left leg to the sky, stack the hip, square the hips, bring the leg down onto your knees, take your feet to one side, roll onto the sitting bones, and we're going to transition all the way down to the floor so that we're all on our backs. From there, please grab your strap. If you don't have a strap, allow yourself, maybe you can use a hand towel or you can just use your hands. Bring your right leg up to the sky. Bring your arm, let's see, if you're holding onto a strap, use your dominant hand to hold both tails. If you don't have a strap or a hand towel, bring your palms out into a T, palms down, straight out from your shoulders. And we're just going to take and begin to turn clockwise circles. Clockwise and down. Start small and then get bigger. Take it slow. Let them get really big. 2 more. Take it slow and easy. Nice. Bring it all the way back upright. Start with small circles counterclockwise. If you watch your foot, you can see that you can begin to draw a bigger circle. You can take your leg all the way out to either side. You can lift that hip up off the floor as you roll it around. Big, deep openings. Only take it as wide as it feels safe, please. And then bring it up to the sky. And then bring the other leg up, please. Both legs upright. Allow yourself to now bring the other foot in, so you're going to switch legs. For those of you with no strap, again, bring your arms out to a T, pull your shoulder blades, hug them in towards the spine, and anchor the upper torso. You don't want that moving around, and then start with small counterclockwise rotation of the foot. Let it begin to get bigger. You'll notice you will feel the inner outer muscles really working into the attachments. Take it all the way across the body. Big circles, or as much as feels comfortable for you. One more full big round rotation. And then bring it up to the sky and counterclockwise. Start small circles. Each circle getting a little bit bigger. Aim for that leg. You can also have your knee bent if you want. It will restrict the range of the motion of the circles a little bit. But I want you to keep that back protected. 2 more really big circles. Really working into the inner groin, into the hip. And then bring it all the way back up to the sky, please. And we're going to take the legs really wide angle. Bring the hands deep inside and just press the hands into the inner legs. Deep stretch, soft foot. Now flex your feet deeply and slowly begin to take your hands towards the knee creases, just above the knee creases, and bend the knees deeply. Keep the feet flexed. On an in-breath, sweep your fingers towards your ankles. Really strengthen through the arms and point deeply into the toes. On the exhale, glide the hands down, come into the knees and open up into that inner groin. Nice. Gently bring the legs all the way back together. And we're going to take and bring right hand to left leg. We're going to bring the right leg down and bring the left hand down by your hip right on the floor. On an in-breath, we're going to lower the leg, stretch the arm above the head. Exhale, touch. 2 more. Little bit of core work, really anchor. For those of you who want a little bit more, you can alternate. So it would be this. Just a couple more. Really imprint the back. Keep the chin slightly tucked. Last one. Both legs up to the sky. Allow yourself one more time to split the legs nice and wide. Tuck the chin into the hollow of the throat. Pull the shoulder blades down. Bring the arms out to a T, palms down. And we're just going to draw a half circle. So as you exhale, bring the feet away from your face, imprint the back, bring the feet together. Inhale and exhale. Only bring the feet away from the face as far as you can keep the back imprinted. Big half circles. Building some heat before we come into the cool down. 2 more. Last one. Nice. Bring the legs all the way back up to the sky. Allow yourself to use both hands to hold the left knee right into the left rib wall. We're going to point into the opposite toe, the right toe, and on an exhale, we're going to float it down just to hover above the mat. Flex into the foot, bring it back up to the sky. One more time, point the toe, bring it all the way down to hover, and then bring it up. Make sure that the pelvic floor is engaged. Squeeze the shoulder blades down. Take a full in-breath. And on the exhale, bring the leg out to the side. Don't roll to the side. You've got to really keep this hug down. And then sweep the side of the foot towards the top of the mat. Point the toe. Inhale up. One more time. Exhale out to the side of the foot just rolling back towards the front. This is a big lot of work. Inhale up. Now we're going to switch it out. Flex the foot. Bring the foot straight down to the top of the mat. Roll the toes out to the side. Sweep them out to the right. Slow and easy. Bring it back up to the sky. One more time. Point. Come down. Roll out to the side. Bring it all the way up to the sky. Both knees into the chest. Draw the forehead up if that feels good and curl into a teeny tiny ball. Head comes back down. And we're going to take hug the right knee into the chest. Take the left leg up to the sky. Take a full in-breath, and on the exhale with a pointed toe, bring the leg straight down. Flexion, extension. Flex the foot, draw it up. Point, bring it down. Flex, lift it up. Adding onto it, keep the entire sacral spine on the floor, so hug that right side down, anchor. On an exhale, glide the left leg to the left so that the outer edge of the left foot is hovering above the earth. Keep the pelvic floor flat, roll the foot forward, and inhale up. Take it slow and easy. Out to the side and around. Bring it back up. Now we're going to reverse the circle. 2. On an exhale, bring it down. Roll onto the outer edge of the foot flexed out to the side. Take it slow. Keep that right hip, go back down. All the way up to the sky. I forgot to tell you, point your toe as you go down, so we're working hamstrings and quads. Press into the heel, flex the foot, glide it all the way out to the side, up to the sky, both knees into the chest. Take a full in-breath, and as you exhale, bring the right heel down, the left heel down, come into bridge pose. Tuck the chin into the hollow of the throat, and then draw the knees out to the side as you bring your feet together. You can make a fist with your hands and just tuck them right at the hip crease. Tuck your chin into the hollow of your throat. Pull your shoulder blades down and under. Tuck your chin into the hollow of your throat. And come into nice, deep, long breaths. Inhale. Nice, long exhale through the mouth. Begin to use your breath to stream inward. Feel the air that touches the bare skin. If you feel uncomfortable here, you can lengthen your legs out, or you can just bend into your knees and stay onto your feet. Continue to weave nice deep breaths. Allow yourself to begin to soften through the eyebrows and then through the forehead. Feel the temperature, feel the air touching the skin, the bare skin. Allow the cheeks to soften and allow the eyes to get very heavy. Allow the lips to slightly part, place the tongue behind the top two teeth. Relax the tongue into the palate. Soften into the jaw. Allow yourself to relax into the neck. Feel the shoulder blades melt towards the center of the spine. Allow your next exhale to move from the top of the spine all the way down to the base of the spine. And then imagine all of the organs in a gentle, warm pool of water. And then just let that warm water release and cascade down the legs all the way to the toes. Let the breath find its own natural rhythm. If you can, begin to breathe outside the body until you can just release the sense of the body altogether. Just drop into the emotions, the mind, and perhaps that beautiful center that's so full of light and peace and tranquility. This is a place we need to come to, especially in these times. It is a place to restore, to nurture, to heal. Remember this place. You can close your eyes and come here with every need. Begin to deepen your breath. Draw the knees together if you're still in butterfly. If you're on your back, draw your knees into your chest, please. Allow yourself to really allow to hug in and then roll to one side and give yourself a big hug. And gently bring it up to the sitting bones. However that feels appropriate to you. And then draw the palms to the heart. Take a full in breath, and on the exhale, we bow forward and say namaste. When we come to this center space, we are all one together. Be in light, be in love, be in peace, be safe,